We're fixing to cover a lot of ground in this installment of ESO Weekly. Our first topic, social media connectivity. The Elder Scrolls Online is being described as the first MMO to truly embrace social media. ZeniMax is going as far as to make social media tools available in-game. What does this mean exactly? Well, it means synchronizing your Facebook friends list with your Tamrielic avatar. It means your ESO guild is much less likely to have a guild website and much more likely to have a guild Facebook page where you can schedule raids via the Facebook calendar. For those of us who are, more socially challenged, the Facebook calendar is this tool where real-life friends invite you to boring real-life events like weddings and picnics. But don't worry, the good news is boring invites to do things with boring humans will now be accompanied by things like this. Our second topic will no doubt tickle the fancy of all you achievement whores out there. Achievements are confirmed for the Elder Scrolls Online. Yay! Yeah, woo! Achievements. Meaningless pats on the back for playing video games. Woot! And to wrap things up, for our third topic, we will take a look at loot. More specifically, we'll take a look at where it'll end up. Will the Elder Scrolls Online see an inventory system like past Elder Scrolls games? A weight-based system where the player with the highest stamina bar gets to leave the dungeon with the most loot? Or a slot-based system like almost all popular MMOs today? Grab the sweet roll and the Horker loaf, dear brother, and let's talk ESO. Social media connectivity.
What is connectivity?
Connectivity, I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. I'm a little vague.
Did I typo on our little outline or something?
No, that's just the way I speak.
Oh, okay. Well, it's social media connectivity, and that is what ESO is going to bring to the table. It's kind of what's going to... It's going to be the first MMO, supposedly, that's embracing the social media network, be it Facebook, Twitter, whatever else is out there, Google Plus, if anyone actually uses that.
So you're telling me ESO is going to be like Farmville?
What?
That's why I just heard come out of your mouth right there.
It's not like integrated in. Well, it's more like the social media things are integrated into the game to where if someone's offline but you want them to come in or something like that, you can send them a message via Facebook or Twitter, and should they happen to be reading it or something, then they will see that.
But can't I already do that? You mean I can do that while I'm still in the game?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
You can be in the game and still be able to talk on Facebook or Twitter or something like that from within the game.
Interesting.
But the main thing that is cool about that is the friends lists and the followers in Twitter and stuff. You can sync all of that to your friends list in the game.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yep. So like, if you wanted to create a guild outside of the game, like before the game even comes out, you can create a guild using a Facebook page, and then have a bunch of people sign up, whatever, and you have that whole contacts list on your Facebook page. And then you can sync all that to your friends list or whatever and make a guild out of that.
So this makes, guild websites then are pretty much obsolete then,
exactly.
At that point.
There's pretty much no need for a guild website because you can even use, Facebook's calendar to set up guild events. And since, most people are always going on Twitter or Facebook anyways, they're going to be there and just remind them to go and check the guild's Facebook page. So they don't have to go to a whole other website and register and all that stuff. They just have to go onto Facebook.
Now that does make things a lot easier. So you can make a Facebook page for your guild, and the Facebook already has the calendar apps and stuff like that. They also actually have a form app, I'm pretty sure Facebook does. So pretty much anything that a guild website could have done, you can easily do with Facebook. The only problem being is that your guild mates are going to know your real name and come to your house and murder you in your sleep.
Well, that's all public information anyways. If they knew your name and you had that kind of information on your Facebook, well, that's completely up to you. I mean, they only have the information you put there. So if you have your freaking address, well, then you're, asking for a murderer to come, make a lamp out of your skin.
Yeah, no, I just saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre the other day, so I'm not so, Leatherface showing up at my door type. No, I'm really just poking fun at the World of Warcraft had their whole BattleNet integration, and do you remember the freaking uproar and whiner babies all lining up on the forums to complain about, oh, now people know my real name and stuff, and all these, like, they're gonna come kill me. But, yeah, no, I've never had any problems with that. My name is Joshua, by the way. I live in...
You stop telling people!
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry. So what else? Did we pretty much cover the social media connectivity thing? Is there anything else it can really do besides the guild and synchronizing?
Oh, well, I also wanted to say I'd like to see it branch into other things as well, like crappy TeamSpeak, or Mumble, or Ventrilo, or even Skype. So, like, you don't have to open up a whole other app or whatever window to start talking to someone or your guildmates. Have it integrated into the game so you can set up your Ventrilo server in-game and then be able to, like, just go in and out of it if you want to. Like, be it have set online or away or whatever like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about streamlining.
Yeah,
really.
I'd like to see a lot more integration into games. Like, embrace the technology that's out there already and just, make your game better for having it integrated into
I kind of wonder why that hasn't been done already, at least not that I know of. I haven't played an MMO that has done it to this extent.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they have to, like, contact Facebook, and because, I mean, they're integrating into their game, so they have to get the privileges.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's something like that, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why other third-party applications wouldn't want to do that anyways. I mean, it's just more exposure for them.
Oh, yeah, no, without a doubt. Yeah, no, I agree with that, and I'm excited to see how the social media thing works out. Worst case scenario, it sucks and doesn't work, and you just ignore that part of the game.
I mean, it's not like you have to use it. It's not like integral. Was that the word? Integral part of the game. Intricate. No, wait. But anyways,
we're not good with the words.
I don't speak that English too well.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said well instead of good.
Oh,
goodly. Sorry.
Anyway. Yeah, so I think that covers that. Let's move on to our next topic here. Would you like to do the intro?
Sure. When we were listening to, what was it, Elder Scrolls Off the Record?
Yes.
Was that the podcast?
Elder Scrolls Off the Record.
2-hour podcast?
Yeah, really good blog. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already.
Definitely. They were mentioning, going through playthroughs or whatever, and because they've actually already been able to play the pre-alpha, which I hate them for, but they were mentioning how they were just, going throughout the world and they saw achievements pop up from doing certain things or whatever.
Achievements!
And, yeah, they were freaking out when they saw that they had achievements in the game.
All the achievements whores, all their ears have just perked up.
So yes, there is an achievement system in the game, though we don't know much about it, besides that there are achievements.
Is that our only source on that? Has been the pre-alpha players and not, like, ZeniMax hasn't said anything
No,
themselves?
they haven't actually said anything about the feature, just that it's there.
Just that it's there.
Yeah,
okay.
we don't know if they're going to handle it like how Guild Wars 2 handles it. You know how when you reach a certain achievement level, your daily achievements, you get rewards for it, be it XP bonuses, maybe some gold or items that you can use in-game. I don't know if they'll handle it like that. Hopefully they do, because it's a pretty good system. Just that little added bonus that helps you along as you're leveling.
So, Kyle, you as a player, how much into achievements do you get?
I am not an achievement whore. Not usually. Unless, like, I'm bored and there's nothing else to do. But it's not something I go out of my way usually to do.
Right.
Like, no. I know people have complained about my map completion in Guild Wars 2. I'm like at 56%. It's like yeah. I'm not dedicated to... I'm not a completionist, I guess. I don't go out of my way to complete something that doesn't really mean anything besides bragging rights, I guess. So, I don't know. It's just a nice little thing, and I don't mind getting... I like seeing the little message pop up saying, you got an achievement for 100
good,
kills of mobs or something. It's like, oh, that's cool.
It's just a nice little bonus thing, not something...
Anything that, flashes on your screen and looks pretty is, good.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, for me, I hear the achievements and not excited for them at all. Although I don't mind that they're in there. I know there's a lot of people out there that like them and like actively pursuing them. For me, it's cheap content. I don't Total Biscuit has actually crusaded pretty well against
if you're talking about like
achievements.
collecting stuff, collectibles, like you have to go throughout the map to find the stupid collectibles, and that gives you an achievement. I can see, that's definitely just cheap filler, I guess.
Filler, right, exactly. And that's what I don't like, is that as long as the developers don't fall back on it as a cheap way to reward a certain item or a certain thing, like, I would much rather... Okay, what would you rather have as a player? Would you rather have this achievement that says, kill this X amount of things, you get this achievement, and you get rewarded this cool little, cape or tabard or something?
Well, I don't think it should go that far, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
talking about, like, how Guild Wars 2, again, does it. They'll give you, like, I don't know, there's, like, Black Lion salvage kits and just little things, nothing you can wear that gives you...
So we're thinking more along a Guild Wars 2 achievement system rather than the WoW achievement system. WoW achievement system...
I don't remember what the WoW achievement
system...
system
they'll reward you with actual, like, items and stuff like that. And, like I said, I would much rather have...
Now, yes.
Like, they had the Lore Master thing, you go around the world and you... unlock every location. I think you got like a tabard and a title or something like that.
That actually I did do. I have actually done. That's so amusing.
I do remember.
Guild Wars 2 is the only game that I did not go out of my way to explore the whole world.
Which is weird because you like Guild Wars.
Because Guild Wars 2 is like all about exploring.
Yeah.
That's not something I did in this game. That's so weird because Guild Wars 1 I had I maxed it out just because I wanted to get my Rainbow Phoenix that you got when you got like 6 or something maxed out achievement things.
Okay.
So, yeah, maxing out all of the worlds or all of the campaigns was one of them. So that's weird.
I don't know. I like I said, I've never. What made you want to go out and pursue that? Were you bored? Was there nothing else left to do?
I guess it was boredom. I don't know. I had time to kill. I was young and stupid.
I was young and stupid.
I met this guy and...
oh my god. Where did he touch you on the doll? Where did he touch you?
We were dancing in the rain. Was that Flash Dance? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, but like I said, like back to the Lore Master thing. Like, instead of WoW doing something like that, I would have much rather had like a Lore Master quest line. Something where it's more engaging and... I don't know. Achievements, they never add to the immersion for me. If anything, they'll subtract from the immersion. Not enough for me to care. Once again, this is not like a game-breaking thing for me. I really don't mind achievements being in the game. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not the most excited fellow out there, but I'm sure a lot of people are, and I'm happy that they are excited. One thing I don't want, though, from the achievements in the Elder Scrolls Online is the really stupid, lame titles.
Oh.
Like Bunny Slayer or something like that. Like something stupid. I don't want any of that to where it's like, okay.
I don't know, but that's been in like every game ever. Every MMO. I mean, WoW had it, Guild Wars 1 had it.
Yeah.
SWTOR had it.
That's true.
It's just kind of a, I don't know, it's part of an MMO. I wouldn't mind having... I usually don't use them, though. I just like having them.
Yeah.
Having those titles that I could put on there. But, like, for PvP reasons, I don't like having them on there because you want the shortest name possible. Pretty much.
See, I guess you could say I'm kind of bipolar when it comes to this. There's the ESO fan, the Elder Scrolls fan in me that is battling the MMO fan in me. Right. The MMO fan in me is like, oh, that's part of MMOs. People like collecting crazy and wacky titles. And then the TES fan in me is like, no, gritty realism. I want my test game to feel like the fantasy world, like it would be if it actually existed, and stuff like that. So I don't know, those are always going at each other in my mind, and but like I said, no game.
They should have like one little checkbox in the options thing that's called role playing, and you hit that, and it like turns everything off but the UI and being able to talk to things.
There you go, hardcore mode.
It should be
hardcore RP mode.
Should have something like that. But anyway, since we are talking about the achievement system, what achievements would you like to see in the game? Be them amusing or serious, whatever.
Well, of course I'm going to say the Sweet Rolls achievement, right?
Right. Going around eating the Sweet Rolls.
Yeah, like steal 100 Sweet Rolls or...
Yeah, eat 100 Sweet Roll, and like it should be like if you eat more than 10 or something at a time, you vomit.
Oh gosh, no! There should be achievement where you eat a bunch of cheese, and the name of the achievement can just be Cheese! All my
Wow.
Lord Sheogorath fans will
Jesus.
understand that reference there.
Oh man. What about like death by cheese wheels?
Death by cheese wheels. I wonder if you can get hurt by items that you
Like
can manipulate.
in all test games.
Like in all test games.
I don't know what's with their physics, but running through a dishware or whatever on the floor should not hurt you.
I know. The worst moment I had with the items, static items, or the items on the ground fighting me was there was this room down in the Mitten. I think it's called the Midden, under Winterhold College. There's this room of, like, skeletons on the ground, like, just rib cages and skulls and stuff. You run in there, and I swear to God, like, forget it, dude, you're done.
Things are bouncing everywhere, and it's just, like, I don't know where it pulls it. There's so much momentum and acceleration from these items you're running into that they cause so much damage to your body. I don't see how it's even
Freaking
possible.
blood splatter on the screen. I'm walking around in cabbages.
I'm literally walking through bones, and I'm nearly dying.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it a test game.
Yeah, no, that's one of those, like,
It's one of the quirks that just makes it what it is.
Exactly, one of those little quirks that, makes a test game a test game. I think that pretty much covers the achievement section. So we're ready to move on to our next topic, which is...
Oh, wait, but I wanted to ask, leave down in the comments below what achievements you would like to see in the game. If you want to see achievements. If you think it's a good idea to have achievements, go ahead and say, yeah, I love achievements. And if you do, then what achievements would you like to see in the game?
And if you don't like it, bitch about the achievements.
That's what you're good at. Come on. You're the internet.
Exactly. Alright, so the inventory system in the Elder Scrolls Online. What will it look like, Kyle, and how will it differ from Skyrim?
I haven't actually seen any screenshots, so I'm just going by descriptions that I've read, because you know how much I love researching stuff.
Oh, yes. In case you didn't know, Kyle's like our research guy.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He goes out and finds all of our sources and stuff like that. So
that's what I'm good at, I guess. But then I completely forget, so if I don't write it down, then I forget, because, I don't retain any knowledge. What we do know is it's pretty much just a window that pops up like, you're used to in MMOs. I'm pretty sure it won't be dependent on weight at all, which is what we're used to in test games.
Yes, that's definitely a change.
So I haven't seen anything about it being dependent on weight. You are able to sort items and, organize them. Hopefully it's in a fashion like Guild Wars 2. Their interface is really good when it came to that. I mean, you can sort it by bags, or you can condense it all into one bag.
Yeah, I did like the way Guild Wars did it a lot.
And I can't tell you how much I loved being able to just click the one button and it would put all my crafting materials in the bank, no matter where.
And I like the button where it stacks it all too. Like you hit the one button and it organizes everything in your bags.
I'm hoping they have something like that because test games are just so into their crafting materials. I mean, you pick them up everywhere you go. God. You can find crafting materials. So hopefully they have a system like that to where I don't have to constantly be running back, because we're not talking about a weight system here anymore. So you can't have thousands of flowers in your bag anymore. They all take up room.
Take up slots. So a slot-based system instead of a weight-based system. Right. This, again, is another thing where the RPG fan is fighting with the MMO fan inside of me. Where, the test fan's like, weight system. That's much more of an RPG way to approach inventory because, you can only carry an X amount of weight and stuff like that.
You can't have stacks of, swords in one bag. I mean,
that just doesn't work. But then there's the MMO player inside of me that's like, it's so much easier just to have slots. Mm-hmm. Then you know exactly how many more things you can pick up, and you don't have to be like, I'm going to drop this huge broadsword so I can pick up 100 flowers. It's all streamlined. That's the best word I think I could.
And I think they're doing it because it is going to be just a PC Mac game. It won't be on consoles, which, I mean, face it, the past test games have been designed around consoles.
Oh yeah, man.
They moved from the PC.
Part of the dumbing down of the series is that fact.
So that's why when you opened up your inventory, you had to pause, go into your inventory, scroll down a whole list of stuff. I hated that, honestly. I hated it.
No, me too. That's why they made the whole modding community took that and was like, frick that system. And then they took it and made it a PC. There was a PC-friendly mouse-clicking version of it where could,
But I mean, I love my grid system. That's
the grid system.
I prefer that inventory versus the weight. So for me, this is a plus for me. For more of the RPers, it might not be so much. They probably prefer the weight system. That is just because that's what they're used to in test games.
Yeah, like I'm sure people have opinions on this, but I'm sure everyone can agree that whether they decide to go with the weight system or the slot system, either way, it's not going to be a big deal. I mean, that's a very small...
It's a very small part.
I'm sure there's not going to be anyone waging wars about that. But, the whole inventory system, this brings on the question, what about trading with other players? Now, this is something Guild Wars 2
is so bad about that.
Drop the ball on, man.
You can walk up to a person, they're right there, 2 feet from you, you have to send the item through the mail.
It's just that's
you have
wrong.
To. Why? Why am I giving this sword to a pigeon to go take it to the dude when he's standing right there? I can literally hand it to him.
You're standing face to face. Oh wait, one second. Run to the mailbox.
It reminds me of like the WoW South Park episode, Make Love Not Warcraft, when he's like here, and he's trying to hand him the sword of 1,000 truths. And he's,
yes.
How do I take this?
Yeah. How do I give a sword to one player from another?
Oh man.
Control T or something like that. Yeah. No.
But yeah. Another thing that I read though.
That was a great episode. By the way.
That's like the only one that I watch over and over. That and maybe the Man Bear Pig. That was kind of funny. But anyways, I've seen this in other MMOs, but like when you're swapping through gear, if you do have multiple items that you could wear, be it a chest piece or something, if you go to your character menu or character window, whatever, you can like shift or right click or something on that item, and there will be a drop down box that appears with all the items you could put in that slot that you have in your inventory.
Okay.
So that's just a nice little example of like the streamline abilities that they're giving to you. So you don't have to like search through your inventory for the chest piece you're looking for. You can just right click on that item in your character menu and be able to choose the item you want. Also, you can compare the stats while you're there as well. So you can see what's best for that, like right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that should be in every MMO at launch. I mean, come on, being able to...
having that tooltip there, being able to...
It doesn't seem like something that would be hard to do.
No, it's just kind of an oversight for some people. And
yeah.
It's like, why don't we have this in our game?
And this is another interesting thing with the whole trading and inventory system deal, is that if we have, for the first time, at least ever in an MMO I've ever played, we can manipulate items in our environment and stuff like that.
Right.
But does that also mean we get to drop items ourselves? Like, if I'm an awesome high-level character and I run over to a starting zone and I have this sword of 1,000 truths I don't want anymore, but some noob would like it a lot, can I just go to the starting zone, drop that sword on the ground, and players can pick it up and stuff? Because you know what?
You can't.
You can't?
Because it's client side. Like, all the items you can manipulate and stuff, only you're going to see that on your screen. If you're in like a shack, the abandoned shack with one of your friends or something, and you pick up a flower or something and start rotating it around, you're the only one that's going to see that flower rotating around.
Right.
Your friend's not going to see it.
This is very important because there were a lot of people in the comments asking exactly, wouldn't it be chaos if just anyone can move items anywhere? Wouldn't there be, you would walk into a shop and there'd be like 100 swords and helms all over the ground.
Oh god, and you'd have to walk through that, and
you'd have to
test physics would kill you.
Yeah, no, it's phased to that player.
Right.
So when you move a sweet roll on the counter, you're the only one that can see you moving the sweet roll on the counter.
Yup.
Which
is a good thing. I mean,
yeah, that's very necessary in a game with this many players. It's going to be very important. Now, this is interesting because does that mean if it's going to be phased to my character and the game will remember where I move stuff? Well, do you think that the game will be able to remember that? Like, say I had to drop a sword in a dungeon because I was running out of space. Could I come back later and come pick that up? Like,
there's
in an
probably
Elder
a
Scrolls
time
game?
limit on the item. Like, it'll probably disappear after 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, it'll probably despawn.
Or maybe right when you leave the place, because most dungeons are instance. There are some public ones that aren't, but I don't know. I don't think the item would stay there much for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know. I mean, that hasn't been something that I've been able to find any information on.
Yeah, no, a lot of this, remember, what we're talking about here, it's about 30% theory crafting, 30% of pre-alpha reviewers that we've read up on and stuff like that, and then another 40% bullshit, absolute bullshit,
blown out of our asses.
Yeah, no, just articles and stuff like that. But
a lot of it's
all so subject
secondhand
to change.
stuff, and everything, pretty much anything we've ever talked about could be changed tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but
it's kind of scary. But
doesn't change the fact it's freaking fun to talk about.
Yeah,
too, you know.
I mean, people want to know this stuff.
Oh,
otherwise, the two of you out there wouldn't be listening to us right now.
Yeah, all two of you
in the same room.
All right, so I think that pretty much covers.
There's a few more things I want to talk about the inventory system.
Okay.
As with the weight system, you were able to increase your weight by making bigger bags and stuff. Or maybe that was a mod, I'm not sure.
Oh, the
there's the bandoliers and stuff.
I love that mod, the bandoliers.
But, will we, because there is crafting in the game,
right?
Will you be able to make bigger bag space? I'm sure you are. But again, will this be based on, I want to know if it's based on weight or if it's just slots in your inventory.
Oh, yeah.
Will you be able to expand those slots? Or, because there's going to be player homes in the game,
that's what they say.
They say, maybe not at launch, but it's going to be added. Player homes, probably instanced, so not just random people can go into your house at any time. Those are usually storages. I mean, that's where you store all your crap in the chests and stuff.
Yeah.
Does that mean our houses are going to get rid of the need for banks?
Right.
Will it limit our characters' inventory space since they know we can just store everything in our houses? Will they limit the amount of stuff we can carry at a time?
I mean, you're paying for the house. Why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole banking system in MMOs is a good money sink, you know? You buy more slots in your bank to store more stuff, and it's a way for them to pull money out of the economy. They'll be doing that with the houses.
That's already in test games as it is. When you, like in Skyrim, you buy a house, that's money there. Then you have to buy all this stuff to furnish your house. So why wouldn't they do that and just have more chests? But I guess those chests won't be like nearly unlimited. You can throw billions of stuff into the chest, I'm sure.
That's what I love about a test game. Only in a test game could you put like 15 suits of armor into a potato sack.
Yeah.
You know?
And tusk horns.
Yes, that's...
Mammoth tusks. Tusk horns. What the hell is a tusk horn?
Tusk horn?
Tusk horn.
What the hell? Yeah, no, but that's another one of the... That's test logic right there.
Yep.
One of those test logic things. I think we pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think we talked enough.
Yeah, we're done.
20-something odd minutes.
Yes. So, I've been Josh.
Hi. Bye, Josh. I'm Kyle. So, yeah.
Oh, hi. Bye, Kyle.
Bye. Bye.